All right, what's going on, team? Real quick, let's go through these pairs one by one. We'll see if we have any continuations on the 30-minute time frame. And then we will filter out those pairs that already gave us the move for the day, right? Either already hit STP or already hit ADR for the day. So Euro AUD already hit ADR for the day. We'll turn that one off. Euro CAD gave us another day of drop here. Gave us a change of character, lower low, lower high, break of structure, lower low, lower high, the retest. Gave us that retest yesterday at 1 in the morning, and then continued that push to the bottom side. Literally exactly what we had drawn out since last week. We had AUD news last night at 12 a.m. So we'll see that some of the AUD pairs have already moved. GBP AUD already hit STP for the day. We'll turn that one off. We had 3 days of drop. After 3 days of drop, the market must move sideways or go up, and we move sideways. GJ, we're still trading between this previous lower high and lower low point on the 30-minute. Big, very big zone. Price came up yesterday, and then today price has just been moving sideways so far. GU gave us 2 days of rise. We had the change of character, break of structure, and then price here gave us the valid break. All right, so we know that we're trading between this low here, higher low point, and this higher high over here. Could be a good little 372 for the day. This is going to be the one pair I'm going to keep an eye on for the day. Harbert, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. No continuation for the month. Right now, what is price doing for GU? Just in a range, in a huge zone of consolidation. Right, so nothing on the daily time frame, right? There's really no confirmation for us here on the daily time frame just yet. We'll go down to the 4-hour time frame. We're looking for the same thing. We're just looking to see, are we in a trend? Are we ranging? Right, 4-hour time frame, same thing as the daily. Right now, price is just in a range. There's no trend. What is price doing right now? Rejecting the lows, going back to the highs. Rejecting the lows, going back up. Candlesticks, very important. Do we have any engulfing candles, exhaustion candles, something, some type of confirmation to let us know where price wants to go? No. So right now, this is going to be strictly on the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame is going to tell us everything we need to know. And right now we have clean, higher high, higher low, valid break, higher high. We have 2 days of rise, looking for a third day. Perfect. This is going to be a lower time frame. This is going to be a day where the lower time frame is really going to tell us where price wants to go. Damn, and even on the 5-minute, we're still trading between this higher low point, this higher high. Let's see the 1-minute. See if we can snag something. On the 1-minute time frame, we could play aggressive with the 1-minute. And if we end up doing that, this is where price gave us the change of character to the top side here on the 1-minute. So we're trading between this 1-minute change. We're trading between this high and these lows. And what I'm looking for here on the lower time frame now is an engulfing candle. If we get price to give us an engulfing candle, that'll be the easiest trade we could take. But right now, we don't have that on none of the time frames. We'll be patient. GU looks good. This is going to be a pair I'm going to keep on my watch list for the day. Could be expecting a little 372 for the day. It's not bad. US 30. For the last 2 days, what has price been doing? Just moving sideways. We're in a range. Same thing we were talking about since yesterday. Right? In order for me to look for a good, clean setup, right? Again, like we were explaining yesterday with all these drawings, right? I'm not looking to get into the accumulation on US 30. US 30 is a very big pair. Very, very big pair. This moves 690 pips on a day-to-day basis, right? I'm not looking to get into the accumulation of the trade. Right? The accumulation phase is trapping traders. It's just moving sideways. I'm not interested in that. I'm looking for the move of the day. Right? Same thing we were explaining yesterday. I don't want to get into a trade on the accumulation of the trade. I want to go and get the move of the day. Every single day is the same thing with US 30, the accumulation until it gives us the move for the day. Right? So right now, this is just a multi-session accumulation. This is a multi-session zone of consolidation. We've been in this range. We've been moving sideways since Friday. This is the accumulation. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for the breakout. I already know, for me personally, for today, I already know US 30 is not a pair that I'm even going to be interested in trading. Until when? Until we get the breakout of the zone of consolidation. That's it. Um, any questions, guys? Let me know. For those on the other platform, if you have any questions, let me know. For those in the Discord, if you have any questions, let me know. Right, I hope that made sense what I talked about with US 30 just now. Right now, what is price doing? Just trapping traders. Once again, it's really simple. It's, what's the definition of a zone of consolidation? Right? What's the definition of a range? And everybody's gonna give the same answer, and I know they are. If you know the answer, let me know in the chat, and then I'll give you the answer. What is the definition of a zone of consolidation? Let's see if anybody knows it on the TikTok stream. Gold for the day already hit STP, already almost hit ADR as well, so I'm not trading gold for today. But again, exactly what we drew out yesterday, the examples we were given. Gold looked really good yesterday. A little flag post pattern, retracement between 23.6 and 38.2 to go back to the top side after the inducement of the low. Gave us the inducement of the low, and then it started turning around higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low to continue back to the top side. Look at S&P real quick. Yeah, S&P, even a bigger range than US 30. For this, we've been ranging since Wednesday. So we'll let that go. Bitcoin, I'm gonna turn that off. Oil, not gonna be trading it right now. And there was news yesterday, fucking Iran saying that they're not gonna open this shit up. So fuck them. I'm not messing with oil for right now. And then silver already hit STP for the day. So the only pairs we really have left, or the only pair that actually looked good, was GBP USD. Miss Laura, hello. It's all good. I don't know how to ban people from fucking TikTok. This is why I don't really like using this shit. It's like now I'm gonna get people in here trying to scam motherfuckers, and it's just mad annoying. Good morning, good morning. Um, they do it nonstop. Yeah, I don't. I think I have to open it on the actual the live studio, but I still don't know how to do that. It's all good. We'll figure it out. Gotta lock in though. I haven't done these streams in so long. Alright, so US 30 just moving sideways. AU. Surprised AU didn't do shit. We had news last night. Go on your phone, you could probably do it. Make yourself a mod. It doesn't even let me on my phone. I tried that earlier and it just I'm able to log in, like I'm able to look at the live, but then it kicks me out because it's like, oh, you're live on another platform. So I can't even use my phone. Let's try it again. Let me see. Yeah, like it literally says can't be on the live because I'm on another device. I'm getting scammed. It's all good. I mean, I was able to block them here on the computer, but I can't delete the message from the actual chat, which is what I want to do. Which coin should I buy? I don't think you should buy any coin, to be honest with you. The EU's looking the same. I don't really like this. GJ also just moving sideways for the day. I mean, it's gonna be another fucking day where we're just gonna have to sit here, just look at candlesticks print all morning. It is what it is. GU looks like the best pair, so I guess we'll just keep an eye on GU for the day. And it's 7:30. We still got 2 hours, so we'll see what happens. What do you think I should do? It depends, man. Like, what's your? I don't know your situation, you know. Like, I can't really sit here and tell you to buy Bitcoin because I don't know if you have that type of money, right? And then everything else is just meme coins. So, unless you're buying Bitcoin or XRP, you know you're investing into something that's not even real. You're investing into something with just hopes and dreams that you're gonna make a million, but that's not how it works. Um, so I don't know. I don't know your financial situation like that. I want to listen to music, but I need to mute on OBS. How do I do that? Audio capture. Okay, cool. So that I could play it on TikTok. I could do that. Let's see. You here? Was good, brother? Was good, Mr. Muhammad? Welcome to stream, my brother. Great rising, great rising. This is crazy. Yo, Alexander, fuck off, man. Please, I beg. Gold, buy now. Please, gold, buy it. No, yo, fuck off. Come on. Like, for real, I can't delete these goddamn comments, yo. I've been chilling, my brother. Been trying to been trying to get back into it, trying to get locked in. I've been doing a lot of traveling these last couple, pretty much last couple months, so I haven't really been able to constantly be home and do the sessions and all that. But we're back. We're back. I'm live on TikTok now. I'm live on YouTube. Um, I haven't done the isolation sessions, but I think what I'm gonna just do is when I turn the streams on in the morning, I'm gonna update. The first thing I'm gonna do is just update my charts, and once we do that, then we start doing the live trading session at the same time. Good, you're back? Yeah, we lit. We lit, we lit, we lit. I was saying this yesterday on the stream. I'm like, man, like, the hardest thing for me is gonna be turning the streams on when there's nothing to trade. Like, yesterday, I was just sitting here for 3 hours, just like bored out of my mind. Today is gonna be the exact same. There's just too much going on, bro. Way too much going on. Too much news. There's too much political stuff going on. Um, and it shows in everybody's trades. That's why I'm not even like, we see it time and time again, right? You see every trader, literally every trader online. Today they win, tomorrow they lose everything they just won. And then it's a constant just battle between you're winning one day, losing the next day. And it's just like, I would rather just wait for my A plus setup. I don't need to take a C setup. I don't need to take an F setup just because I want to force something. Like, that's the reality of trading. And that's how boring this shit really is sometimes. Like, you're just gonna be sitting here, there's really nothing to trade. Like, we go and we look at what's going on. Yesterday they just said, oh, we're not gonna open up the Strait of Hormuz until this guy's term is over. It's like, all right. So, don't get me wrong, there's been some days where there's been good trades. Especially during the Asia session. Ending of Asia going into London, there's been a lot of good trades. But again, if you're not up at that time, if you're not up at 2, 3 in the morning, you're pretty much fried. So today's gonna be one of those days. Like, I'm really just gonna focus on GU and US 30, and we'll wait it out. We'll see what happens. I come for the shit that I do. The ones that I love is between them and now. Cut off some time. Yep, front of the line. Hurry up, right at the 9, baby boy, please. When you run into that ice man, what you gonna do except freeze? You're not about to squeeze. You're not in the streets. I'm kind off of the knees. They on standing on business with me. If I'm lying, I'm flying a cot and making me your motherfucking seat. Hey. Yeah, Mark's been asked. I'm gonna lie, we haven't missed anything. Literally, we haven't missed a single thing. Haven't even been trading after my finals. I did my hip replacement surgery, still recovering from it. Damn, bro. Hope you feel better soon, my brother. Just updated my charts this past weekend. Nah, I was the same way though. I haven't updated my charts in like 2, 3 weeks. The last session we did, the big ween was good, Luan. Um, the last session I did, I updated it. I haven't updated shit in 2 weeks. I just haven't been home. That's the problem. I go back to work. Peace out, my brother. I see you later. Yo, am I invited to the wedding or what? My brother say you want a blue beam. I'ma get him one. My new team don't know how I live. Shopping at Air One. My brother got no for to give. He shopping at Air One. My YGs are fasting and praying. You lucky it's Ramadan. I say 500K at the dinner. I never could learn shit from none of y'all. Crazy work. Where's Kendall? Kendall's on some bullshit, yo. I don't know. He's not locked in, bro. He got a girl, and then all of a sudden he's just not locked. You gotta whisper my name. Nah, I'm telling you, Mohammed. Like this guy, he gets a girl, and all of a sudden he's too cool. He gets his first payout from prop firms, and all of a sudden he's too cool. It's like, all right, bro, you gotta stop. And then he gotta stop playing facts. And then he talks about me. It's like, nah, I'm locked. I'm always locked. Try to kill me once, but darling, you just resurrected me. Come on, read me, baby. Buried alive, someone could dig me up. If I call her your shawty right now, she's picking up. That's big enough. The jig is up. They say the truth will set you free when I'm gonna stream it while you're watching HD. Say not as me. Funny thing is that they ain't gonna compete. You won't get chose while I'm doing me. You won't get chose while I'm doing me. Reach me, baby. Call my phone and say you need me, baby. Then US 30, we're still trading between that same 5 minute low and high from yesterday that we were talking about. Like I'm not trading none of this, yo. I'm not. Personally, I'm good. We're gonna have to be super, super patient with US 30, yo. And I'm gonna start just turning off these charts too. Like GJ, we're just stuck in a zone of consolidation. I'm gonna wait for the breakout. GCAD, and what can we say? Same thing. EU, we don't have valid higher highs and higher low points. And that's how you so get fulfilled. How many back of your deal? Letting you out of your deal. Letting you out of your deal. Damn. Um, Mr. Mike, great rising, my brother. Welcome, welcome. It up like a clip. These hoes know how I pop it for real. These hoes know how I pop it for real. Yeah, 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 yup, yup. That the money just came in for free. We in Paris like 200 deep. And I might have told Kai get another small price because he kept it 100. You know what I'm saying? Any questions, guys? Let me know. Any specific pairs you guys want me to go over? Let me know. If not, we're pretty much just gonna be sitting here and just waiting for something to happen. Again, to be honest with me for today, I'm not really looking at anything in particular. Um, we had a nice little 372 here on GU, but overall, again, where are we? Trading is very simple, guys. You have to keep this very simple. where are we? We're in the middle of the zone of consolidation. What do we know happens in the middle of the zone of consolidation? Again, the number one thing is understanding the definition. What is a zone of consolidation? And for you guys in the chat, give me the answer in the chat, yo, before I give you guys the answer. What is the definition of a zone of consolidation? I'll give you guys 1 minute in the chat. Right, what is a zone of consolidation? What is the definition of a zone of consolidation? All right, a zone of consolidation is an area in the market where the market makers are trapping traders. They're inducing traders to get into a trade to hit their stop losses, right? Once you understand, all right, that's where you're at in the market, now you're able to see like, okay, well, how do I avoid getting into the fake outs? How do I avoid getting induced by the market makers? Understanding where you're at. We know we're also where we're in the middle of the zone of consolidation. If you just draw a line in the middle of the zone of consolidation, how many inducements do you see? How many times do you see the market just flip from an uptrend to a downtrend in the middle of the zone of consolidation? You see it all the time, the entire time, right? So understanding that that's where we're at allows you to instantly, right? As soon as you go, you see that on the daily time frame, right? You see it on the 4 hour time frame if this loads, right? You see it on the 4 hour time frame. So now you go to the 30 minute and it's like, okay, well, on the 30 minute, this is where you're supposed to be looking for your entry models. And you see that, oh, we have a 372, but where are we? Right? We're in the middle of the zone of consolidation. So you know that this is just an inducement. This push to the top side was just an inducement. Let's fake out all these traders who think that this is where price is going to continue higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? And instead of giving us that push to the top side, what is it doing? It's just collecting contracts, hitting everybody's stop loss, right? It's also collecting contracts for the traders who are going short. Why? A lot of traders trade patterns, and patterns work in the market. All the patterns work in the market, whether it's the shoulder head shoulder, whether it's the flag post pattern, right? The patterns in the market work. And what type of pattern are they currently giving us on GU? A shoulder head shoulder, a bearish shoulder head shoulder. So not only is the market giving you confirmations for entries to go long, but in the same area, they're giving you confirmations to go short. They're giving you both entry confirmations to buy and to sell in the same area. What is that? That's the market manipulating traders to get into a trade. And if you don't know the rules to the game, whether you're buying or selling, right now you're just getting induced. Right now, at this moment, you're just getting induced into the market. So, again, for me personally, a day like today, a day like yesterday, we see it on the charts. If we would have gotten into any trades yesterday, if we would have gotten into any trades on Friday, it would have been straight to stop loss. Look how big these candles are, right? Just trapping traders in a zone of consolidation, right? The entire time. So the same thing that we said on Friday, the same thing we said yesterday, is the same thing I'm going to say today. It's just rinse and repeat. Trading is the same thing every single day. You're in a zone of consolidation. Let price do what it has to do. Let price give you the breakout. Once you get the breakout, then you start taking a trade. It's not the other way around. If you get into a trade too early, you risk the fact that you might get hit out of the trade. I don't want to do that. I don't want to lose. I don't like to lose. I don't, that's not me. I don't like losing. So how do you avoid losing is understanding where you're at in the market and why you shouldn't take a trade where you're currently at. So again, for me, it's just about being patient in the market, There's nothing more to it. Be patient, wait for your rules. Once your rules are being shown in the charts, then you take a trade. It's not the other way around. You can't take a trade first in hopes that because you prayed last night and you prayed that you wanted to be profitable, that because you got into that trade early that you're going to be profitable. Like, it doesn't work that way. I'm sorry. For those who believe in that, I'm sorry. Like, but it doesn't work that way. Got to be realistic with yourself. Where are we? A zone of consolidation. A zone of consolidation is an area in the market where the market makers are trapping traders. That's it. Why, if you already understand what the zone of consolidation is, why are you forcing yourself to get into a trade in an area where you know you're gonna get trapped? It's that simple. There's no need for it. You're not gonna miss the trade. Wait for the breakout. Wait for the breakout. Wait for the retest. You get into the trade. Perfect. Straight to TP every single time. Every single time. So that's pretty much all I could say, guys. Like, we don't really have anything else to look at. Again, we could sit here for the next hour and a half until the NYC Open. Um, unless you guys have any other questions, any other specific pairs you guys want me to go over, I really don't have nothing for you guys for today. I don't have anything for you guys for today. Free. Mr. Shakai, what's goody, my brother? Great rising, great rising. Here was so much as a second thing. Words and birds. None of you. Acting the same. None of you. Acting the same. Don't stick around in this six. Don't stick around in this 6A. Time to skip the song, man. Find my brain. Numbers are ticking. I ain't saying. Again, guys, any questions? Any specific pairs you guys want me to go over? Anything you want me to talk about? Let me know. If not, again, we're pretty much just gonna sit here for the next hour or so and just chill, listen to music. The only pair that's really left, again, for us to even consider to possibly take a trade if it sets up for us, will be GBP USD. Again, everything else for the day is just in a weird range, weird zone of consolidation, just trapping traders the entire time. Not really interested in that. Right, AU, I'm not really looking at anything. Used to this, I'm none to that. EuroCAD, I'm not really looking for any. Oh shit! I need to look for some hotels real quick. Let me do that here. Or we could also check. Okay. You know, Euro USD could be one too that we could potentially look for an entry. You know, very similar as to why we'd be looking for GBP USD. But it's not, again, is really nothing too good. And the reason I'm saying that too is because even on the lower time frames, we don't really have any confirmations on the lower time frames. Right? We're trading between this big zone, these lows down here and this high up here. Everything else we have inside of here is not really internal structure. It's just price moving. Um yeah, we can't really use this for internal structure right now. So the 30-minute time frame is going to be our friend for the next couple days, at least for these pairs, until they give us a solid move. But again, I'm not really expecting the market to give us something clean. Right? Looking at the indexes, US 30, we're back at the top of the zone of consolidation. S&P, we're trading in a huge zone of consolidation as well. You know, right back at the high of the day for today. We're at the high of the day from yesterday. We're going back to the high of the zone of consolidation. Not really much we could trade at this point. It's not a lot of room to play with. So again, unless you guys have any questions, I'm not really I don't really have nothing else for us for today, guys. We're just gonna have to be sitting here. So again, just let me know if you have any questions, any specific pairs you guys are looking at, anything you guys want me to talk about, anything you want me to explain. Just let me know. Ask me how to feel. It didn't surprise me. Let's go. Yeah, yeah, left that. Nobody cares until you're saying you're too strong. You top time for too long. Too long. How did I miss? Hey, remember when we hit people with a dirty sock and a honey bun inside it? I can't say I remember that. I'm not gonna lie. Fifth grade? A dirty sock and a honey bun? Yo, I cannot say I remember that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, does it sound like some shit that would happen in fifth grade? Definitely. My God. You were hitting people with a dirty sock with a honey bun inside of it, though? It's kind of crazy. If my mother is showing us all because I'm ahead of what they got going. Cause you know the hot heads with me and want to get their payback on. Good morning, Mr. Adrian. Great rising, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Again, for the people in the chat on TikTok and on the Red app, you guys have any questions, let me know, man. Any specific pairs, anything you want me to talk about, let me know. 6 a.m. here? Yeah, you're on mountain time, bro. Too hard for the fucking radio. Whoa. Hard for the radio. $4,000 for the first person to message me with God is good. Yo, if God is really good, he'd give me $4,000 right now. No questions asked. Number bird say damn 30. Once again, guys, any questions, let me know. Anything you guys want me to go over, anything you want me to explain, let me know. Let me hold the band. Yo, how about we lock in so we figure out if we're gonna go do Horror Nights in September or not? That's what we should be doing. That's what we should be locked in with. Cause we only got like what, couple weeks? No, we got a whole month. We're chilling. We still got hella time. The weekend of what, September 20th? All I'm saying is that I'm going. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to Horror Nights. I'm gonna lock in on these lines and colors. Ash was telling me that Rowdy was saying he wanted to start. These lines and colors, yo, they'll get you right, I promise. Brother wants to hold the band for real. Yo, he'll be holding more than just a band, I promise. Facts, pause. That sounded a little weird. Hey, it's all good. I'll give him something to hold, to be honest. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that, I promise. Halloween Horror Nights. That's gonna be such a vibe, yo. Yo, Adrian, what'd you tell the market makers, yo? They're just not gonna they're not gonna give me no entries this week or what? Honestly think it was Kendo. I'm tired. I think it was Kendo, yo. Every time I talk to Kendo, it's just market makers decide not to do nothing. Talking about Kendo, he just joined the fucking Discord too. Hey, Kendo. Nah, they don't hear you. Well, on TikTok they do, but not on YouTube. On TikTok they do, but not on YouTube. What, you want me to turn you on or what? Pause. Grown ass man. That's some shit that you do for me. How was your how was your pizza day yesterday? course. You always on that watermelon wave, yo, of course. Adrian says the market makers have me tired. They got me tired, yo. Like, I haven't taken a fucking trade in so long. Can't pay no goddamn bills, yo. August always has low volume for the most part. Yeah, it's the beginning of the well, ending of the quarter, start of the quarter. So the beginning of August, the first couple weeks, it's always a little slow. But we also got to take into consideration we have news tomorrow. So yeah, so that's a big reason as to why we're not really seeing a lot of volume. Right, same thing we explained yesterday, right? Like last week we had a lot of news, we had a lot of volume last week. We're not really expecting anything too crazy in the beginning of this week up until the news hits tomorrow. The news should hit at 8:30 in the morning. So once that news hits on Wednesday, pretty much tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, we should have pretty good volume into the market. So Mr. Shakai in the TikTok stream, hey man, he's in both. He hears you. Pablo Escobar just joined. Oh my. Holy shit, is that Mr. Rise Elite? Hey Alex. And Mr. Lucas joined at the same time. Wow, man. Hey. Kendall says what's goody, Lucas. Mr. Rise Elite and fucking Gunplay. Yo, I'm back in 2016. Let's go. Yeah, that shit was really 10 years ago. That's crazy. Just opened my Top Step. Fire, 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 fire. Tell Monkey Man I say I'm back this week. You hear Monkey Man? You. It's not me. Lucas. He says I'm back this week. He opened up his Top Step account. Yo, is the music too loud in the TikTok or is it good? It's perfect? Alright, cool. What are you analyzing right now? The only thing that I'm really looking at is GBP USD and US 30. For GBP USD, I want to see if price wants to give us this third push to the top side just to continue the trend, right? So we have higher high. I'll circle it again here, right? We have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? And then price gave us that valid break over here that gave us this higher high. So what I'm currently waiting to see is price going to give us a higher low somewhere in this area here, right? To then give us that push back to the top side. Or, something else that could happen, we could already see it happening. We have a little bearish shoulder head shoulder, right here. So the two things that could, there's only two things that could happen, right? Either price is going to give us the inducement of these lows to go up, or we're going to see price give us a break to give us a steeper pullback, right? To give us a steeper higher low point. Because again, we're trading between this higher low here and this higher high over here. So the market has all of this area here to make a higher low point. So I'm pretty much waiting it out to see, okay, is price going to give us just a small, simple higher low in this area to then continue into that third push to the top side, or is price going to give us a break below the lows to give us a steeper pullback? I see. If it breaks, you want to sell again. Ideally. And then for US 30, right now, not really looking at anything in specific. the last 3 days, price has just been moving sideways. So I'm just waiting for the breakout of the zone of consolidation. And here we could just see same thing we were talking about from yesterday, right? Same thing we had drawn out yesterday, right? Price is just going to continue to reject the highs and the lows. If it rejects the highs, we're going to go back down. If it goes back down to the bottom, rejects the lows, it's going to go back to the top, right? So I'm pretty much just waiting for the breakout, either for price to break above these highs to continue to push to the top side, or I'll be looking for price to break these lows to continue the overall trend back down to the bottom as well. If price breaks these lows, then we have clean traffic all the way back down to these lows. So, and then same thing, if price breaks these highs, we have clean traffic all the way back up to these highs. So I'm either going to be targeting these lows or I'm going to be targeting these highs, depending on where price wants to give us that break. Yeah, Pete, just not forcing it. Wait till it breaks higher, the higher high one more time for best entry. Yep, exactly. Yeah, because then if not, we're just gonna be stuck in the same place from yesterday, right? A lot of people who got into these trades yesterday just got trapped in their entries. Right? Similar to there was another pair. I don't remember what pair it was yesterday, but it was similar to that. You get into a trade a little bit too early, you're just gonna risk losing that trade, right? Or you're gonna risk price going to your stop loss, and then 2 minutes later you check again and it's going straight to where your TP was. So we just don't want to get into the trade early. That's the thing we're trying to avoid right now. Yeah, GBP pays out really good. GBP pays out really, really well. Yo, I want a stuffed pepper so bad. You guys trade in 1 minute time frame. I like 5 minutes to 1 minute, but then again, longer trades different. It depends really. So like for the most part, most entries are taken on the 5 minute, 1 minute time frame. Um, but I'll still use obviously the higher time frames to kind of gauge where it's at. Because remember, what I'm looking for is just the move for the day, right? So I could catch a trade on the 5 minute or the 1 minute time frame, but still have my TP, for STP for the day, for example. Like I could still take a trade, for example, on GU. We could still take a trade somewhere down here on the 5 minute, 1 minute time frame while still targeting the initial TP, which is the highs of yesterday, to give you an example. But it just all depends on structure. Like right now, there is structure on the 1 minute time frame on GU. So if price ends up giving us a nice entry, it'll be here on the 1 minute time frame. So then our entry would be the analysis on the 1 minute, 5 minute time frame, but our TP is based off of what we're seeing on the 30-minute time frame. If that makes any sense. I don't do nothing. I don't have nothing. Yo, you and I are chronically online. Let me tell you that me and Lucas are chronically online. That we're chronically online. Like we know every meme, pretty much. We have conversations and we're just having conversations in memes. Like it's that bad. I'd be waking up at 3 in the morning. It's just me and him going back and forth, sending each other brain rot shit on TikTok. Like, look at this shit. He sent me some shit 9 minutes ago, bro. Wait till he farts, yo. This is fucking stupid. Nah, watch that video I just sent you. Go sell now. TP and stop loss in bio. Go. Go sell. Go sell. Fucking when you hoe. Get out of my chat. About to do cardio. I'll be on Discord after. Alright, bet. Have fun with the cardio, sir. Yo, Shakai, you still in here? Yeah, on YouTube, alright, bet. I'm not saying that you're not a female, but why is your title best female trader? Are you saying I'm not a female? So now you're assuming what gender I am, is what you're saying. Because if that's what you're doing, I could call the cops and I'll have your ass arrested and I'll get you canceled right now. You'll never be able to get a job again if that's what you're doing. You assuming that I'm a female, my brother? He said chill, that's how I got banned. My bad. Yo, we gotta. What are you talking about? I mean, have you seen what's going on with the WNBA? Yeah, yo. So, um, I don't know the guy. I don't really know him like that. So I don't know who it is. But there's this guy who used to be in the NBA. And there's this thing now that they're like, "Oh, if you're transgender, go you could go and play in the WNBA." So the guy literally submitted his forms and he's like, "Oh, I'm transgender now and I applied to go play for the WNBA." Well, he did though. So, we live in a crazy ass world, bro. Like I'll never fucking get it, yo. I really like people have nothing to. I just feel like people have nothing to do. I think that's really what it is. People got nothing to do. It's really not that difficult. Like I'll put a parlay on her. Facts. I'm about to be fucking rich in the next 6 months, yo. Putting 100K every game they play, yo. It's crazy, yo. We all gotta be equal and let each other have equal opportunity. Fuck that equal opportunity shit, man. Fuck that. That's why I be saying like I can't wait to make a Boondocks episode, bro. What? Yeah. I don't know why I said yeah. Like that's such an obvious answer. I mean it is though, because we're talking about whatever. All good. Anyway, lock in. Ah, it's all good. It's like asking like, yo, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. No, no, I can't get banned on TikTok again, bro. It's all good. The immediate, like they didn't even let me take that joke in. People be saying like, yo, this guy gotta be racist. Like, yo, it's not racist. It's just facts. It's not that serious. Shikai said she's so goaded. It's just facts though. Like, yo, you go on fucking Prize Picks and you see 20 points for the Shihi. 20 points? I'm fucking increasing that shit right now. Hell yeah, he's hitting 20 points. Hitting 20 points in the first 2 minutes of the game. He just got a dunk. Yo, that's literally all he has to do is dunk. None of these girls could dunk. It's a movie on this shit. I'm saying. Yeah, it's an insane world we live in right now. It's been an insane world. You just gotta let people rock, man. Whatever you want to do. You want to be a helicopter? Yeah, me too, bro. A hella day. I'm a helicopter. Nah, my shit's too small. The name of the movie is called Juwanna Man. I don't believe you. I think he's trolling me now. No, I think you guys are both trolling me. I don't want a man, so no, I don't know what you're talking about. All right, what are you saying then? What's it called? I don't want a man. Why you keep asking me that shit, yo? Yo, Soldier Boy, welcome to the stream, bro. Soldier Boy, tell him. Hell yeah. Swag. All the girls, homie, everybody, attention. Pretty boy swag. Shakai says meat to the ground. I'll show you some meat. What? Yo, stop, 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 stop. Yo, TikTok bans you for saying the sugary stuff. All right, we gotta stop. I'm not putting nothing on the ground. Yes, yes, we can't be sweet on TikTok. I don't that I don't got a cow to be talking about meat on the ground, man. Yo, Abdul Jabbar, welcome to the stream, my brother. Yo, I got hella famous people on my stream right now. What's good? Derek Rose? Oh my god. D Rose. Yo, yeah, man. You in love with that guy or something? Like, what's wrong with you? Eric D, bro. Yo, Shakai, this guy be talking to me about D Dub every fucking day, yo. D Dub. Yeah, he said that's my uncle. Alright, yo. You know who my uncle is? His name is Ruckus. He my uncle. Yo, I'm glad I don't live in a state or in a country where there's earthquakes. That's gotta be scary. Like, you imagine you chilling and then all of a sudden the earth starts shaking? Hell no. Yo, so many. I just open up TikTok and so many people just taking L's after L's, trading MNQ and trading ES. I just feel like most people don't know how to trade, period. That's the problem. I don't gotta show them anything. People rather watch this. Like, yo, there's 200 people currently watching this guy take L's back to back to back. I'm about to start doing that too. Like, I'm about to just connect a demo account and just a 100K demo account and just show that I'm up 20K. Fuck it. I'm gonna start LARPing. Like, it's not really real. Like, you're just doing it for content, pretty much. It's all fake. Literally the exact same. Yeah, bro. There's this chick that that I nah I met in college, and she blew up, yo. I get so happy to see that on Instagram and shit. She was grinding. Do you know EDP? Who the hell is EDP? What happened? Oh, now I'm intrigued. Now I need to know who EDP is. Do I gotta look him up or what? Can we do it later then? EDP, who is that? Like he makes music or something? Like EDM music? That sounds like some guy that goes to parties. And I like to party. Telling me to lock in for. Not even do nothing. Yo, what? He said don't get banned. Yeah, you just said what you said after this guy just told me not to get. Why would you bring his name up then? If all right, bro, you gotta be whatever he just said. A meatwad. It's on TikTok. I don't wanna look up nothing about no EDP, bro. See, yeah, you guys are way too deep into social media to know about you and him, cause you knew who that guy was too. You a freak. Oh, I've never heard of him. He was doing things with little kids and stuff. No way, right? And what is he's in jail now, or somebody off him, or yo, Shikai, you gotta lock in, blood. Manish on the beat, shebang. All of my ops, they dead. Why do they gas me up? Where does it go? My head. How much I got? A lot. Yo, Shikai, let me hold a band, yo. I know you rich. Rich as fuck. You got it like that. You know who's really rich? I haven't heard from him in a minute. Fucking Booba. Where's he at? Did you say hi to him? You don't even be watching me on Twitch. Crazy. I do be streaming when I'm in the shower. I do shower streams. You're not interested in that? Oh, my bad. I don't know, bro. He's been MIA. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a few days. As a matter of fact, I called him twice and motherfucker didn't even pick up the phone. He don't. Literally. Bryson Tiller type shit. Don't. Shikai said, money has been sent. Alright. Thanks, bro. He sent me a fucking he sent me a screenshot. Yo. Yo, Shikai, you stupid, bro. Yo, Kendall, I just sent you 3 bands, yo. No problem. Yo, what's Booba's name? Evasive. Did you redeem it? Yeah, I redeemed it. I sent it to Kendall. You know, pass it on and double it to the next person type shit. Welcome back, Muhammad. Yo, whatever happened to Tomato Guy? He's just not back. We'll never see him again. Damn, bro. I literally told him like, yo, just start making clips for me. And then 12 hours later, I just never heard from him ever again. Probably did. Been here. Kendall came. Yeah, Kendall's in here. He's in the Discord. Muhammad says hello, Kendall. You say he misses you. No, you said that to Muhammad. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes on TikTok. I appreciate it. Yo, send me a rose. I swear to God, I'll turn into that AI person. Hmm. What is that they say? Um. Damn. I don't even. Yeah. Yo, send me a rose. Send me a rose. Send me a rose. I'll start sniffing it. Mmm. Smells good. Thanks for the rose. Mm-hmm. 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 We in that shit. As a matter of fact, send me a glizzy. Mm-hmm. Car Carmen really sent me a fucking rose. Yo. Mmm. That rose smelled good. Thank you. Yeah, that's crazy. I'll start stripping. For a galaxy, I'll get naked. A galaxy. I don't know, but everybody claims it. I just be seeing it whenever you're live. You see like the gift that people send everybody, I guess, on the platform, and it's just like hella people sending galaxies. Like, what is that? Muhammad says, "I'll do it right now. Do it right now, Muhammad." But I triple doggy dare you, bro. You can't do that. I can't get naked on TikTok. Yo, wait, I actually have to chill out before I get banned. Yo, yo, Muhammad. Yo, Muhammad. Thanks for the rose, Muhammad. This is crazy. I should have been doing this 3 years ago. I should have turned into an AI bot 3 years ago. This is my mentor, by the way. Yo, agent says, I hope you recover. Oh, no, that's for what he said with Muhammad. I was about to say, damn, he said, I hope I recover. Shakai says he's just like us, but rich. Nah, yo, you know what's funny? Um, Drake went on stream a couple days ago and he did like a 1v20, like he did a 1v20 date with 20 chicks. And some girl was like, yo, bark for me. He really barked. Yo, I'm like, yo, he's just like us. He's just rich. Facts. Bro's 40. 40 and barking, bro. 40 and barking. It's crazy. But hey, I'm not gonna knock a man for his kinks, Like it is what it is. You like what you like. You're gonna kink shame him? No way. Carmen, if you're still in here, you can hear me. I gotta go see you soon. I'm gonna go see you soon. Probably by most likely the end of this month. I'm gonna pass by over there. I'm gonna need a haircut. I gotta look fresh. It's about that time, yeah. That's it. I'm tired of my hair. I've been contemplating it for like 3 months. I haven't done it yet, but I do need to get a haircut. I've been thinking, I'm like, yo, every time I watch your brother's videos on TikTok, I'm like, damn, bro, I'm gonna just go over there and I'm gonna let him do whatever he wants to do. But I'm scared of that. Like, what if I look like an egghead? What if I got an egghead? Yeah, but at least it's covered with the hair, you know? It is. You don't really see it that much. Imagine me with short hair. I just got an egghead. Like, fuck. Rana. So I'm thinking, I'm like, I'm either gonna just tell him do whatever you want. I'm gonna trust you. My hair's in your hands. The hair will grow back anyway. Um, or I'm gonna just stick to what I know looks good already and just go with the man bun. He does haircuts up front from mine, Adrian from school. Yeah. Yo, Kendall, can you speak to the market makers, please? Tell them to like tee up. I'm bored, yo. I've been here looking at candlesticks print for the last 2 hours. Candlesticks. I've been looking at your sticks, yeah. Thank you for the like, Shakai. I appreciate it. I thought you were talking to Kendall. Oh, no, no, no. I wouldn't even trust Kendall. Cutting my hair because you can't see out of your left eye. Oh, you can't see out of your right eye. No, I'm sure. I'm sure you will. But like, there's like, it's because you're partly blind. Correct. It's like there's one guy on TikTok. I am discriminating because listen, I'm definitely discriminating the disabled because listen, there's a TikToker, there's a guy that cuts hair, he's a barber, and he's cross-eyed. I'm not letting you touch my hair. You're bugging. Like I appreciate what you do and I mess with your content. It's super cool and I'm always gonna support, but I'm not gonna support with you touching my hair. I could tell you that right now. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I'm wrong. Adrian's asking what happened to your eye. He was playing football. He got spiked in the eye with the ball, and his eyeball just fell out of the socket. Yeah, he said he has iris and something melanoma. That's not even real. But why are you saying Chowabonga for? Like you surfing? I'm on YouTube, but he doesn't hear you, so I had to repeat what you said. Since I, what is it again? I'm trolling you. What was the name? He is. Why did YouTube? Why did YouTube just to the friend? Yo, it's all good. I look like an alien when I was a baby. I came out super early out of the oven. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I'm also a little just loopy, bro. Like I went to bed at 1 in the morning. I finished did the one on one with my uncle last night. We finished at like 12 o'clock, 12:30. Then I woke up at 5:30. I'm like, damn, yo, this is tragic. So I'm a little delusional right now. Yeah, like, I'm in that moment. I'm in that spit it out, cuz. I'm in that mood where I just want to troll. He said, "Oh yeah, that's congenital." He's talking about your genitals now. Well, how do we get from eyeballs? He's googling that word right now, Adrian. Hold on. You know what though? At least he can still see the candlesticks. You're just like Willow, man. Willow also can't see out of her left eye. Hmm. Not a valid engulfing candle. No wick on the red candles. It's all good. Again, at this point, I'm not really looking at anything. This is just too far gone. Now, could we get something? We can. Change of character break here. We could look for like a potential entry somewhere here for just a nice 12 to 13 pip TP. And then catching this on the 1 minute time frame, we'll have a 13 pip TP with like a 3 pip, 4 pip stop loss. Again, it's not something that's not possible at this point, like this move that I'm looking for, but it's just it's gonna take some time to develop. The fact that we got 7 minutes for the 9:30 open, the NYC open, we don't really have any moves that are super close. We just got to be patient. Um, but I'm pretty much just gonna wait till 9:35 and then I'm done trading for the day. I'm not gonna force anything. I'm gonna just let price do what it has to do and then call it a day. Already been here for 3 hours. Just wanna get off the charts already. And then every other pair, there's really nothing else. Like EU again, we're still in a big zone, higher high, higher low. Again, looks good, but and then US 30, we're just still stuck in the zone of consolidation. So just gotta have to wait for the breakout to happen on US 30 before I take a trade. I want to see a break of these highs before anything else. So the rest of the week, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, we should be a pretty simple end of the trading week. Shouldn't be too difficult. I'm going to work. Love you and text me. Love you too. Have a good day at work. I see you later. No. Thank you for the rosa. I appreciate it for real, for real. Alright, I'm thank you for the rose. Smells so good. Yo, Shakai, you still in the TikTok? Yo, I don't know what you told the market makers, bro, but you gotta stop. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know what you did something. You did something. Because the fact that they're not doing nothing tells me that you did something. It's all good. But like don't let it happen again type shit. A Lego PlayStation 1 set has been leaked. It will reportedly have 1911 pieces and cost $160. A Lego PlayStation 1. Hmm. Can you hear? Look what I just sent you. That should just be funny. I think you're just being a hater. I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Like, why you hating for? Hey, no show. Loco. Young Ma, man. Ooh. I'm a little schmiz. Hey. If that's your chick, then why is she texting me, man? Every time I'm out? Why is she stressing me, man? What do you call her? And I call her Heffany. Hey. You know what the dyke bitches be doing? They be talking out they jaw, yo. Mmm. They say I got the juice? Nah, man. I got the sauce. These haters on my body? Shake them off. Mmm. I can never lose. What you thought? How the henny got you? Henny got me sauced. Mmm. Yo, what year that fucking song come out, bro? That shit had to been like 2015, 2016, yo. 10 years ago, yo, we old. Fuck. Check 'em off. Take a sip of this henny. It got me sauced. Dawn says you are old. Damn. Alrighty. Alright, 9:30 hit. Nothing, bruh. No volume in the damn charts, yo. I'm done for the day. US 30 still consolidating. We're back at the high, the top of the zone of consolidation. The high of the day, the high of yesterday. GU. Who? GU still in the same area? Yeah, ain't no fucking volume, bro, anywhere. And then EU. Lafayette. And then EU in the same place. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Any questions, let me know. Any specific pairs you guys want me to go over before we turn the stream off, let me know. If not, that's pretty much it, and we'll be back again tomorrow with the live trading session for Wednesday. We have news at 8:30 in the morning, so we'll get our charts ready and then we'll see if there's anything for tomorrow morning before the news. Silver, I got you. Silver is very similar to gold. Again, for if we're speaking about just for today, it's already done. It hit ADR for the day. It hit STP for the day. The move for the day had already been made. The move for the day happened last night at 10:11 p.m. Um, pretty much very early, right during the Asia session. So if we're talking about like what's the rest of the day gonna do, there's nothing gonna be for the rest of the day. There's no volume in the market. Again, the volume is gonna come in tomorrow most likely with that news that drops at 8:30 in the morning. Um, yo, that's funny. Yo, Donovan, I haven't heard that shit, yo. How long haven't you been in here for? It's been months. Lacquer. Um, at this point with silver, I'm not really expecting anything to happen for the rest of the day. Now, overall, pretty similar to gold. I'm really not, I can't sit here and be like, oh, this shit's gonna go down, right? Like, there's just way too much news, too much going on. This is a reserve, right? Similar to anything else that we see going on. But when we stick to just exactly when we stick to the pattern, like we just gotta continue to follow the trend. Just follow the trend, and when we're good. You know it more than anyone else. Like you stick to the trend, stick to the pattern, and there's no way to lose. Right? The only thing is whether or not you're there to catch the trades. And these last couple of weeks, unfortunately, for me at least, I'm very strict with the times that I'm on the charts, but it's like very unfortunate that a lot of these pairs have just been moving as soon as the market's open, right? Very early on during Asia session, and then it leaves us with just sideways movement for the rest of the day. So it's been like that for the last month and a half, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But exactly what you said, as long as you just stick to the pattern, you stick to the trends. Same thing with gold, like what we explained yesterday, and we drew this out. Like, there's only two things that could happen. Either price is gonna induce the lows to go back up, give us the flag post pattern, give us a retracement 23.6, 38.2, or it's gonna break below. It gave us the inducement, went right back to the top side. So again, even though there was really no trades caught, the market is doing exactly what it needs to do. It's moving exactly how it needs to move. So it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. The US 30 is flying now. It's all good. We'll let we'll let price do what it has to do. It gives us a break of these highs, and we'll have these trades for the rest of the week. So hopefully we get a valid break. The next 30-minute candle that opens will tell us if we get that valid break. And then again, GU at this point too. I just want to wait for that lower time frame, that flip of the lower time frame. But here on the 5-minute, we could get this little engulfing candle as well. This could be a good one. Would have loved to have seen structure on the 1 minute or structure on the lower time frame also be a part of this trade. A little 4 pip stop loss TP at the 372 for the day, 24 pip TP. A little 1 to 5 is not bad. Thank you, sir. Good to check in with the legend. Yes, sir. You're the legend, man. I miss you. How's everything been? I haven't seen you in a minute. Hope everything has been going well, my brother. GBP USD. Then we're gonna go to the 5-minute time frame. All good. I'll drop you a DM. Been good, buddy? Good. That's good to hear, my brother. Glad everything is going well. Now, again, am I going to enter this position on GU at this point, guys? No. And the reason why is, again, I'm just continuing to look at the trend. What do we see? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Right? Right now, price is just downtrending on the lower time frame. And again, we go back to the 1 minute time frame. I would have loved to have seen price give us some type of structure on the 1 minute time frame as well. If the 1 minute would have had a change of character, a break of structure, we would have been trading between this structure here, where we could say that this is where price gave us a change, and we're waiting for a valid break above these highs here. Then I would have felt a lot more comfortable taking this trade off of the 5 minute engulfing candle that's here, right? But nothing is lining up right now. So again, as a trader, you just have to ask yourself the question, like, is it worth it to get into this type of trade right now? Is it worth it? And for me, it's not worth it. Right now at this moment, it's not worth it. And that's okay. We'll wait for the confirmations on the higher time frames. Right? We'll wait for the turnaround. And once we get those confirmations, then we get into the trade. No need to rush into it. No need to be impatient and feel like, oh, I'm gonna miss the trade. It's not real. Just be patient. But that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. We'll be back again tomorrow morning for the live trading session. Again, we'll be live on TikTok and on YouTube, so we'll keep it going. We've been doing good this week. Again, we have news tomorrow morning at 8:30, so we'll be live again at the same time, 6:30, 7 a.m. before the 8:30 news. We'll update our charts. We'll do the little isolation session in the morning. We'll update our charts, and then we'll go on from there. Mr. Bashir, welcome, my brother. Thank you, my brother. See you tomorrow morning. See you tomorrow, Mr. Adrian. Have a good rest of your day. Again, for those who want to stay on the chart, I would just say just keep an eye on GU. You know, we still have a lot of time today. It's only 9 in the morning. You know, if the 1 minute time frame flips and you get a change of character and a break of structure on GU, you could look for a scale-in trade somewhere around this area here on GU. So definitely just keep an eye on GU, guys, if you want to. That's pretty much it. Just stay patient. That's pretty much it. I'll give you guys another minute in the chat. One more minute in the chat. Any questions? Anything you guys want me to go over? Anything you want me to explain? Let me know. Right? I would have loved, again, this entry on the 5 minute would be so much better if the 50 would have been above the 200. You know, on the 1 minute, once again, this trade would have been so much better if we would have had a change of character and a break of structure on the lower time frame. But again, it's all good. Thank you for the likes on TikTok. I appreciate it, guys. All right, looks like nobody has any more questions. We're good. Soiled it. Soiled it. Soiled it. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a good rest of your day. Peace out. Peace out. Soiled it. Soiled it. And stream.